What's going on, guys? My name is of course Jay, and welcome yourselves back to a brand new video from TechJ UK. In today's video we are going to be reviewing the JOBY Wavo Pod. Now this is a USB microphone that can be used to step up your audio in many different ways, whether you're a podcaster, streamer, or if you're someone who does voiceovers, for example. The Wavo Pod even has broadcast quality sampling. It has the 24-bit 48 kHz sampling rate. Obviously the main part of any microphone is the sound quality, so in this review video we will be going through and testing the actual sound, so be sure to stick around and let's see what the JOBY Wavo Pod microphone is all about. So what we get in the box is the microphone itself. Now as you can see, it's got included straight out of the box a pop filter, which is really nice to see because not a lot of microphones actually come with a pop filter, so that's going to save you around £10 to £15 as well. I will talk about the actual microphone and the design in more detail. We get two lots of cables included, so we've got a USB-C to USB-C cable which is 2 meters long. We then get a USB-C to USB-A cable, and this is actually 3 meters long, so it ensures compatibility with all your devices. It has multiple 1/4 inch attachments, so you can hook up and mount the microphone in different ways. This attachment allows me to put the microphone on a tripod or on my boom arm, for example. And then lastly, just the instruction manual. So this is what the microphone is like straight out of the box. Now it's on this U bracket with a desktop mount, so it means that it can be placed on any surface. You can just plug your USB cable in and away you go. Now what we can do here is rotate it forward and backwards to get it in that perfect position, and the base has a kind of non-slip material, so it's not going to go anywhere on your desk. This bracket can be actually taken off, so you're just left with the microphone itself if you want to maybe mount it onto a boom arm, for example, and you can just take off these 2 screws on the side. Now what is really cool with this mount is that it has these JOBY link attachments on either side, and this means that you can integrate it with a lot of other JOBY products on the market. You might want to have an attachment to have your phone next to your microphone if you're, let's say, reading off a script, for example. Like I said, the pop filter is included, so there's no extra cost for this. And what is actually great is that you can have another pop filter on the back here. One of the great features of this microphone is that it's got omnidirectional pickup zones, so you can speak from the front and also from the back. So on the front of the Wavo Pod we have a couple of physical buttons. So at the top here we have our multi-function dial. We can change our audio monitoring volume here when it's on the blue LED. So when you've got a headphone plugged in, you can change the volume of that just on the spinning dial. If you press the button in, that means that the microphone is on mute when it's on the red LED. And if we hold down the button, it will change it to purple. This is for our microphone gain. So let's say you've got someone who speaks quietly, then you might want to increase the microphone gain, for example. Underneath we have another tactile clicky button, and this is for our pickup pattern. So we have 2 pickup patterns with the Wavo Pod. We have cardioid, which is represented by this little icon here, which means that it only picks up sound from the front of the microphone. If we click it, we change it to omnidirectional, which means that it will pick up sound from the back of the microphone as well. So let's say you're doing something like an interview or a podcast where you've got more than one person talking, then you would want to have it on the omnidirectional pattern. This is really good because it means that you don't have to use more than one microphone to record your audio. On the bottom of the microphone is where we have our inputs. We have the USB-C port, so you will use one of the provided cables to connect to your different devices, whether it be USB-C or USB-A. I really do like that they've opted to go for a nice high-speed USB-C connection, where other microphones on the market don't use this and they are still using micro USB. On the right hand side we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so that you can connect a headphone to this so you can monitor your audio levels, which really comes in handy when you're editing your audio. And then this is where we have the hole for the attachments, so you can get it connected to a mount or whatever you need to connect it to. I've been using the JOBY Wavo Pod with my new JOBY Wavo boom arm, and it really does work hand in hand. So if you are looking for a boom arm to go with your microphone for streaming, for example, then the Wavo boom arm definitely is a good choice to go for, and the Wavo Pod and boom arm really do look great together as a pair. This isn't an ad or anything like that. I thought I'd just point out that both products do work really great together. JOBY Wavo Pod is the USB large diaphragm microphone that simplifies creator workflow and makes all voices sound crisp and clear. Looking for that warm broadcast voice for your new podcast or streaming channel? Wavo Pod is the answer for you. JOBY Wavo Pod is the USB large diaphragm microphone that simplifies creator workflow and makes all voices sound crisp and clear. Looking for that warm broadcast voice for your new podcast or streaming channel? Wavo Pod is the answer for you. Okay, so there you have the microphone test of the JOBY Wavo Pod compared to my inbuilt Canon 80D microphone, and I really do think that the sound quality really is a good step up. I really do love how crisp it makes my voice sound, and just overall the microphone quality is a lot better than just using your standard microphone. It really doesn't matter what camera you go for, the inbuilt microphones just aren't that great, so stepping up to something like the Wavo Pod, it really does help improve your videos or your content creating. Now the JOBY Wavo Pod retails for around £80 in the UK at the moment, which I think is a massive bargain for what you're getting here. Not only are you getting better audio quality, but I really do like how versatile the Wavo Pod is. I like how I can use it just on my desk and I can take it with me anywhere I want. But if I want something more permanent, then you can just pop it onto your boom arm. It's compatible with all sorts of boom arms on the market, and obviously with the USB connection, it works with pretty much any device, plug and play. I love the way that you can link other JOBY products to this microphone, and having the omnidirectional microphone as well is really a great feature that just means that you can use this microphone for all different scenarios. Okay, so there we have it guys, that is the review of the JOBY Wavo Pod. Let me know what you think of the Wavo Pod and the sound quality in the comment section down below. If you've enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I will leave links in the description on where you can pick up your JOBY Wavo Pod for yourself. Thanks for watching as always guys, and I'll see you in the next video.